Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars.
Lots of companies worked with JPL and NASA to get us to Mars, but only Silicon Graphics provided solutions at every stage of the mission, with every piece of data at every critical moment. Thanks for the ride.
It was a moment that inspired us in the power of human creativity. In the summer of '69, the whole world watched in awe as Neil Armstrong and the crew of Apollo 11 took our first step on the surface of another celestial body.
It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
I don't think in more than 40 years as a newsman have I experienced a more powerful event. Staring at that somewhat hazy picture, wondering what was out there beyond the camera's fixed viewpoint.
At age 10, I was riveted to my television set and was wondering what it would be like to be Neil Armstrong.
Almost 30 years later, on July 4th, 1997, the world community once again gathers around their television sets and their websites to see something even more astounding. The first surface pictures from another planet, Mars, as NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory's Pathfinder touches gently down on the red surface. And this time, Brian Cooper helms the controls of the remotely operated Sojourner.
This mission does not have a lot of backups. The system that we're using to control the rover is only possible because we have very fast computing power behind it, both on the graphic sense and the CPU. With stereo visualization, that's what SGI gives us.
With the ability of high-resolution, high-definition color, we'll be able to look for the environments where life may originate.
To answer questions about a different part of Mars that has never been seen by a human before.
I think visual computing has been a fantastic boon in understanding the data that we're getting back. We can now look at images so much quicker, and we can take those images and make them into a full panorama of the area that we're interested in.
We're making decisions in a few hours that in missions 20 years ago were done over many days.
The tools we're using allows me to not only dream about the possibilities of going to Mars, but bringing a little bit of that back to Earth and sharing it with the rest of the world.
Whole world of Imagineers, dreamers, and tomorrow's Brian Coopers. That's the way it is as the clock ticks down on the 20th century and high-performance computing ramps up for the next millennium. Unleash the power of human creativity and insight and see what's possible.
There it is.
Your pictures are up there, man.
That's good. That's good.
Rover's ready to go.
We have a fully functional spacecraft on the surface of Mars, and we have fully functional instruments in every regard. And as you all know, we have a fully functional rover as well.
It's making its first tracks in the soil of this new planet. And to us, you know, it's opening a new era.
Well, do we really need to send people to Mars? And I said, my thought was, before I saw what these images look like, not just these images here, but what the tools can do to display in 3 dimensions and zoom in and fly around, you know, I said, well, maybe we don't necessarily need the people to be there to make all the discoveries. The machines can do a lot more than I would have given them credit for before today. And with what machine is doing. And given the quality of these images, the way what they can do with this data set is going to be unbelievable. I mean, we're going to rewrite the history books here.
Congratulations to all of you out there on behalf of President Clinton and all of the people of our country. Happy 4th of July, and congratulations on doing an absolutely outstanding job.